Hello, everyone. I want you to connect in with Spirit. We're going to see what Spirit has to say to you right now. Any advice, any messages, any urgent things Spirit has to say as of your situation right now. As always, if you'd like to book a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. This is a collective message, so take what resonates, leave what does not. We're going to pull 3 cards to collect it. Ooh, we already had 2 fly on out. We have Pay Yourself First, and we have Words of Abundance. Okay, let's pull one more card for this collective. What else do you have to say, Spirit, for this collective? Pull one more card. We have Clearing Debts. Okay, with Pay Yourself First and Clearing Debts coming forward, I want to start there. This could be physically, okay? This could be where it's physically. Make sure that you are not giving any resources that you have as of right now, and make sure you are giving to yourself, because that's how you're going to get yourself out of the situation, right? This could be financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever that is. It's time for you to focus on yourself, okay? If you're trying to get somewhere, if you're trying to do something, it's time for you to put that energy and that effort into yourself. For some of you, this could be emotionally. I do want to talk about this. This could be some sort of emotion. This could also relate into other places. This is collective, so take it as it resonates. But for some of you, this could be emotionally, okay? Especially with this like Words of Abundance, I want to get into that. This is the heart chakra, and with your sacral coming forward as well, this could be emotionally where, you could have gone through some traumas, triggers, anxieties, things like that when it comes into relationships. This doesn't even have to be romantically. It's time for you to start giving that energy that you give into others to yourself. And that's how you're going to start to heal. It's time for you to really start welcoming in that energy that you're capable of giving into others, right? If you can give this into others, then why aren't you expecting this back? Maybe because you haven't received it, but that's because I feel, and maybe not even in a negative way where people realize they're taking, from you and they're not giving equally. But I think that you're so used to kind of giving emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, maybe even spiritually. You're so used to giving that you're not collecting this back in, and it's time for you to collect back in. I do also, for some of you, want you to say words of abundance to yourself. I mean physically, because whatever this is that you're trying to welcome into yourself, you're trying to let go of something to welcome in something else. I want you to start saying the opposite of what you're worried about, okay? If this is love, if this is finances, if this is, spiritually, physically, something, okay? I don't want you to focus on the worry. I want you to start focusing on what you're trying to bring into yourself and saying that physically to yourself and believing in it. Let's go ahead and pull one main energy. Let's just kind of see if we have a fortune to focus in on. We're going to pull one card for the collective, Spirit. We had an extra card in there. Some of you, this may be relationship wise because this came out and it was in my fortune deck. And that's a romance card, Crazy Chemistry. If some of you are giving romantically a little too much into others, and this could even be, in other relationships, it's time for you to stop doing so, because you'll find those connections that, are going to give back into you just as much. All right, let's pull one card. We have Fool. Wow. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. For some of you that are worried about certain things, and we also have focus on priorities, and this is just kind of standing out to me, so I want to talk about this as well. For those who are kind of looking at making some changes in your life, right? We're clearing debts. It's time for you to focus on yourself first. And if this is walking out of old situations, making changes, moves, different relationships, connections in your life, it's time for you to do so, because I feel like there is a big change that's coming forward. And if you're courageous enough, you can take this, and that's where you're going to get out of this other energy. And with this debt energy, again, this could be physically, financially, and there could be a new job coming up for you, right? If this is, again, where you're trying to start a business and it's like, well, I want to make more money than what I'm making now. Have that courage to start that business. Believe in yourself. Speak that into existence for yourself. For others of you, this could be like, a relationship, leaving a relationship in the past, letting go of your triggers, your traumas, the things that you are so scared of. And this could be a physical move. Again, it could be in all kinds of different directions. Have that courage to be adventurous and make those changes. If you want to make changes, pay it into yourself to make those, and believe in what you're asking for. All right, let's pull 4 cards, Spirit. What else do you have to say? 4 more cards, Spirit. What else do you have to say for this collective? We had a card that wants to pop out. Oh, okay. We have this 8 of Cups. Some of you might be literally physically walking away from something, and it's time to do so. That's how you're letting go of this debt type of energy. Let's pull 3 more cards, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, that can be, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. For some of you, you might be staying in a situation because you feel like this could be more secure for you, right? Where, again, some of you might be looking at a business or, again, relationship. Take this as it resonates. It is a collective message. I feel some of you are staying in a situation, holding on to a situation or something because you feel like this is more secure. But I do feel like walking away, starting something new. Let's pull 3 more cards, Spirit. 3 more cards. We have a lot of Pentacles. This could be job-wise. Oh, we have the 10 of Pentacles wanting to pop on out as well. For some of you, this physically could be a job where it's like you're worried and let's see. Let's pull 3 more cards. 10 of Cups. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the 3 of Wands. Okay. For some of you, I'm going to talk about multiple different things because, again, collective. For some of you, you guys could be looking to start a business for yourself, okay? But it's like you are already in a current business or you're in a current job situation and you're scared to walk away from something because this is where you feel secure. But I think that's the only thing holding you back. With this 3 of Wands, this is saying whatever's ahead of you, it's better for you. You're traveling into somewhere maybe that's unknown, but there's greener grass on that other side, okay? And with this Fool, take that risk, be courageous. For others of you, this could physically be where it's like you have worry of letting go of something. You have worry of walking away from a situation because you feel the security in this situation. Whatever that means for you, there's a security in this situation. But I feel that there's something new out here, and what you're worried about, what you feel like the worry, the anxiety, the anxiousness, what you're worried about, it's the opposite. Okay? Like I feel like if this is, will I ever find love? Yes, there's love on the other side. You might be worried about that right now, but there's love. Will I be secure in starting my own business? Yes, but I feel like you don't see that as of right now. We're restricted from seeing the other side because of the worry that we hold on to. This could be traumas, anxieties, worries, whatever this debt is. I feel like that's what's holding you back because you feel secure where you're at and you're worried about something which holds you back. But it's like, I want you to speak into existence. I want you to continue to repeat to yourself. I want you to have that adventure. I want you to take that adventure. Let's pull 3 more cards for this collective, Spirit. Oh, and 3 cards I think wanted to jump out. Yeah, literally physically 3. As I'm talking about worry, as I'm talking about being, worried about something, I feel like this is your worry. This is where it's like, should I do this? Should I not do this? We have the 6 of Pentacles coming forward. I feel this is one, Spirit's connection in with you, but also if you're worried about, will I have this? Will I have that? Will this work out? Will this work out? I feel Spirit's like whatever you're lacking, whatever you don't have, whatever you think, the resources, the finances, the support, the encouragement, whatever that is that you feel you're lacking, I'm here to bring it in with the 6 of Pentacles. And this could be financially, again, for some of you where it's like, well, what about financially? How am I going to make this? And Spirit's like, I'll help you out with that. I'm going to give you guidance. I'm going to give you that direction. I just feel like it's up to you to feel like you are able to accomplish this and let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to. This Page of Wands, this could physically be starting something new. I always look at the page as like the middle of the deck, something new, walking into something new. So for some of you, you could be physically starting something new. But I also feel like this is representing like more of the mindset, okay? Not feeling so restricted, not feeling so held back when it comes to this situation. I feel like this is about being more open when it comes into this. Let's go ahead and just pull, I feel like I just want to get a couple more cards for this collective when it comes into this. Let's just pull what happens if we walk forward, right? Like, when it comes to this collective, what happens if you decide to not hold on to this, if we're letting go of this? What happens? Because I feel like Spirit's showing you that it's going to be nothing but positive, and whatever it is that you're worried about, whatever it feels like lackful of, Spirit's like, I'm trying to bring that in. I'm trying to bring that courage back into you, that spark back into you, what you're worried from. Oh, yes, I love that, right? The Strength card coming forward. I feel this is where it's like you got to give yourself that courage. You got to kind of persevere through the worries, through what it is that you have anxiety about, you're stressed about, whatever this is. And that's when you start to see that the other side is better. Whatever it is that you're worried about, whatever it is that you are stressing about. And again, this could be financially, where it's like you have such a big block from that, walking away from that, starting to believe into something else. Whatever this debt is, I feel like Spirit's like, let go of it, persevere through that, continue with thinking of the other side. Where do you want to be? Okay. What is that other side that you're looking to be? Where is that new beginning? What do I hold on to that restricts me, that holds me back? How can I persevere through that and stop worrying about that situation? Because whatever you're worried about, Spirit's like, listen, I got you. I'm going to bring it forward for you. I'm helping you move forward out of this situation. Yeah. And right here we have the Emperor. I feel like it's you're coming through as the King of Pentacles right now, right? Where it's like you feel secure in whatever this is, and you might not even feel secure, right? But it's more of a security blanket. Okay. Like there's something here where I feel like I hold on to something because I feel more secure in this situation. But we have this Emperor coming forward. Okay. And the Emperor is way more secure, stable, and strong than I feel this King of Pentacles is. And not to say that he's not, right? Not talking male, female, but we're saying not to say this king isn't stable, but it's like wherever you're moving into is way more stable, is way better than where you're at now. And so what we're holding on to, you might think that this is the best it gets, but it's like, no, it gets better. With this Emperor coming forward, it gets better. It gets more stable. If this is financially, if this is romantically, spiritually, physically, whatever it is, there's something better, okay? And so whatever this debt is that you're holding on to, that you're scared to walk away from, it's time to pay into yourself first, and it's time to let go of this and allow yourself a new beginning, okay? Be open to something new. And if this is, the doors changing, where you had an idea for one thing and the doors opening, this might not resonate with everybody, but this is kind of coming to me. If you had an idea of something, right? Romantically, financially, spiritually, physically, you had an idea of something, and then all of a sudden, it's like you start to pay into yourself and a different door opens up. Maybe not a door you would have thought of, but it's like, and maybe you're nervous to go through there, but Spirit's like, hey, I'm kind of bringing this in, and it might be something that you might kind of struggle with at the beginning, but it's like, that's where you're going to feel the best. I always say chase the energy, not the title. I want you to focus on energetically, where are you looking to resonate, right? In all those categories, where do you feel the most comfortable? And I want you to kind of attract that energy, not the title, because I feel Spirit will lead you to that title. It's like, what is that energy that you're looking to attract? Opening up that heart chakra, look into receiving. That's what Spirit is really talking to you about. Your message is all about receiving. It's time for you to receive. Stop holding on to things that you feel are stable or secure because you're worried, will this happen? Will I get this? Whatever is being replaced, whatever you're making change is for the better. It's becoming more stable for you. I hope everybody enjoyed their message. If anybody would like to book a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. I'm sending everybody lots of love and light. Take care.